What up, Project Diablo 2 enjoyers? This is Schmidtward checking in, Season 11, Prosperity. This is my Tier 2 clone kill video. This is my second attempt of the day. First one went pretty well, but nerves kind of kicked in, and I more or less just reverted to bad habits, and I got past the third Nova phase, but just ran out of juves trying to get him down at the end there. I, stopped, drank a coffee, and, kind of got my mind right, got back in there, and this is the attempt you're watching. This is an assassin, obviously. There was still one Tier 2 aura left when I woke up on Saturday or Sunday. I forgot what day it was. And I said, you know what? Let's try to gear up for it. Let's go for it. I had been accumulating Fat Trap Life Charm, so I just had a bunch of those sitting around. But yeah, I obviously kill a lot of clones. If you're not familiar with the channel, I pretty much make a trap assassin every season to farm early clones. And this season, as I was farming them, I was just trying to improve my technique and iterate on the runs to just try to make them as efficient as possible. There's definitely some things you can take away from doing tier 0 runs to improve on like a higher tier run. And then there's definitely stuff that, you would do in a tier 0 run that you would never do in a tier 1 or 2 run. That being said, I was just, trying to get better every run on the tier 0s. In the past, I've just tried to zerk it down and, farm the annies as quick as possible. But this season, I wanted that tier 2 aura just because I haven't had it in a season or two. And although it's quote-unquote the easiest class to do it on, it's, I'd say, by far the most competitive class to get a lightning aura on in hardcore. So to me, that means something. It might not mean something to you, but let's be honest, I don't care what you think. So yeah, I really wanted that aura, and I wanted to prove to myself that I could hang with the best of the best on hardcore, and that I still had it. So pretty much just working towards tier 2 clone aura. That was the goal. I really never made a mapper this season. A, I wasn't sure what I wanted to play, and B, I just wanted to focus on the aura attempt. But yeah, there weren't a ton of items available. At one point, there was like an F3 socket shaft stop that I missed the boat on. Then my buddy hit me up about this craft armor that hit the market. You'll see it in the gear overview, but it's giga cracked. It's +1 sin, 30 PDR, I think like 24 all res. It's just a shaft stop on crack for assassin. And it was slammed but not puzzle pieced on the market. The guy had it listed for 6. I offered 3. He said he was going to get some other offers, and then, I don't even know if he told me he'd follow up, but I followed up the next day, just, asking if he got any offers. Super nice dude, told me he got another offer of 3 HR, but he was going to pass and hold it for me since I was the first one to offer 3 HR, so kind of nice guy, to be honest, not just taking the same amount of runes at time of the second offer. My logic there, it's obviously really good, but it's niche. It's only for a sin. I mean, other classes could use it, but they wouldn't benefit from the +1 sin skill, obviously. There's a little ED on there. It doesn't really help me. If you were Blade Sentinel, you'd get, roughly another plus skill from that. But I much prefer traps in clone. It's just safer. Blade Sentinel, you kind of have to sit in, take the damage. Plus, with the nerf to Stalker's Cull, I just think Blade Sentinel just like isn't really on the menu for clone, especially for me. It's never been my preferred method, but yeah. My thinking on the armor was obviously it's really good, but it's not puzzle pieced, so if you buy it and you hit one, it's still a good armor, but my evaluation of 3 HR goes down to like maybe 1 HR or something along those lines. It's pretty much just like a 2 socket shaft stop at that point. So yeah, the guy accepted my 3 HR offer. Once I got that, I was like, fuck it, let's put together the rest of the gear and get in there. Nico Kiko found a +6 Lightning Sentry Claw during his shopping adventures. Sadly, it slammed for nothing of consequence and then P-pieced for 1, but I still bought it. It's still a +6. On hardcore, there's not really that many people shopping claws and listing them on trade, sadly. That being said, I don't really know how big the market is, so it's probably not even worth anyone's time to shop claws. I do pick up every rare claw I see, like in maps or LOD content, just because they could hit, +5 to a trap. I'd recommend you do the same if you're interested in helping out the assassins of the world out there, even if they're non-F. But I got that +6 claw. My the claw I used to farm a lot of clones early was just like a random +4 Lightning Sentry with I think it was 2 socket slam. I went on the trade site, found a +5 with I think 2 sockets, so that went a little better. But yeah, the gear isn't perfect. I don't know. It's good enough, obviously, but I just wanted to send it, and after the first attempt went pretty well with a lot of kind of scuffed gameplay and just nerves, I was feeling good about a second attempt once I kind of cleared my mind and got back in there. It's pretty clean. I was really just trying to focus on my juves. If you're juving even 10-20% early, that's gonna add up to a lot of juves over the whole run, and that's definitely the bottleneck on the runs. But yeah, I was just trying to be a good boy. You can see it's getting close juve wise. I kind of tried to lock in, I think, after this third skeleton phase. It was okay, it's gonna be tight, we really gotta let ourselves get low. You can even see there I'm juving a little early, but my philosophy on hardcore is I'd rather juve early, lose a vision, and get back in there than rip my character. The gear I have at this point is, pretty much just the inventories. A lot of high runes, and would be really hard to replace. Here we are eating 2 Novas. Kind of comical. Luckily the Nova phases go really fast in tier 2, so you're not really sitting in that ground fire too much. But yeah, after I got a pretty good slam on the Annie, if you saw my short in a previous video, just the all-res slam felt really good. And with burst of speed, you kind of got to shore up your all-res, so I was excited to use that. Maybe with a little better inventory, I could have used a vitality slam or even a +2, but yeah, here we go. I'm fucking so excited. You can see I got no potions left. Shout out to the boys and Tessa on the congrats. I'm fucking stoked. I'm just shouting, let's fucking go. Yeah, I'm just hyped because felt really good. Appreciate all the support from the team, green team, goated team, don't at me. I really didn't get funneled anything this season. Cucks LLC was going strong. Had to do all my own Ubers, all my own Annies. Ran my own TWSS, help from Stoic Shaman. Yeah, shout out Stoic for helping me out, duoing Rathmas to get that currency going. Here we are, we're just going to blind slam the Annie drop, because why wouldn't we? We hit a +2. This is now on my mapper. Kind of outrageous. You know, I don't really recommend ever blind slamming anything really. But well, not anything, but Annies, especially Annies, you're just pissing away high runes. But yeah, here's the gear. I mean, literally traded for everything. Yeah, these lava goats, self-found those, self-found the torch, self-found the Annie, self-slammed the Annie. Yeah, I mean, got a bro deal here and there on maybe some of this stuff, but at the end of the day, it was no funnel, and I feel really good about this kill. I did it 100% myself, and yeah, funnel word might be alive later this season, but at this point, it's bro Schmidtward, Marmon Currency, giving out service deals to the Discord and the boys and Tessa, and just, yeah. Feeling really good about this kill. I'm really glad I got it. Yeah, and that's pretty much the end of that. Thanks for watching. My early Season 11 goal of Tier 2 clone was achieved, and we got that Lightning Aura. Now I can spend a little more time with my girlfriend, IRL things, not just try to grind the Perma Aura. I will be back trying to defend my PvP Aura, just since I think that purple Aura is probably the coolest Aura on the server, just because it is PvP and not PvE. Yeah, thanks for watching, and there's a link to the gear in the description of this video. So yeah, hope you enjoyed it, and good luck, stay safe out there.